First off, do I need to explain that further? Because you said you don't understand.
Yeah,
about the deny or admit liability.
I said I am aware what you are saying, but I do not understand. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, what is it that you don't understand? So I can maybe help you
So maybe
process
I need to
it.
clarify that I'm here under special appearance today.
Special appearance in
The
what
special
sense?
appearance as a living woman, naturally born woman, one of the people, American state national. I'm not subject matter to the rules of civil procedures.
So you, according to
let me just finish.
Sure. I'm sorry.
I'm also a secured party creditor and attorney in fact for Lenka Coloma spelled in all capital letters for my trust. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand that there's other designations that you've claimed that you have for this hearing.
Yeah, it's
Whether or not that's going to bear on the case, I have no idea.
All right, excellent. So I just wanted
But
to
you
put it
don't.
on the case.
So you're saying you do not understand what it means
I
to.
do not stand under your jurisdiction of the rules of civil procedures
Okay.
or anything you were trying to make me to basically be under. That's what that means.
So at this time, you can make your plea of either admit or deny liability.
Okay, excellent. So first of all, so when I received the ticket,
I'm going to let you go ahead and get into
Yes,
that,
yeah.
but I need you to tell me whether or not you deny or admit liability. That's what
if I admit or deny liability,
doesn't-
Bill, can you advise me on this, please?
All right, guys, buckle up, because today we're looking at a courtroom hearing that somehow turns a simple $43 parking ticket into a full legal showdown. The woman in this case walks in convinced the normal rules don't apply to her. Instead of just addressing the ticket, she starts explaining that she's appearing as a living woman and an American state national. Right away, you can tell the hearing officer is dealing with something far beyond a normal parking dispute.
Well, the question is not whether you were parked there. The question is whether or not you got the ticket.
That's right.
And you did get the ticket.
Yes.
So it's okay, you can acknowledge you got the ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I received
admit-
the ticket, yes.
Yeah, right, okay.
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to turn the floor over to you, and you can share with me
Okay.
your reasons for contesting the citation.
Okay, excellent. So I parked my automobile at the North Beach in San Clemente. I was there maybe like 30 minutes or something, and I come back. Yeah, and there was a ticket on my private automobile. And so, because I'm a private American and because I'm fully aware that this is an American land, which by the way, it's secured actually under land patent, okay? I have actually a certified copy in my office. So I was kind of surprised by receiving this ticket because it's obvious a trespass on my private property. So I wanted to resolve it in a pretty fairly, quick manner. So I sent the ticket back.
I've looked
With
at that.
refusal that I refused the contract and I reserved my 72 hours to rescind under the contract law, and that I invoke my rights as private American, one of the people, and all my rights are reserved under UCCU 1308 without prejudice. Okay, so I actually came here directly on December 4th. When was it? December 14th? No, January 4th, right after the holidays, to settle the matter. There's actually a video, everything was videotaped, and I came to settle the matter. I wanted to meet with the party that issued the ticket, Mr. San Clemente. And
I don't know if there's a Mr. San Clemente. The city
well,
of San
how come?
Clemente.
All right. Well, now we have a problem, right? Because someone issued the ticket, right?
Yes.
And so I wanted to meet with the man or the woman who issued the ticket, and find out that they have a contract with me. Well, no one could find Mr. San Clemente, right? So I said, all right. Well, now we have that we have one issue because we don't have an actual claimant.
At this point, the hearing officer tries to keep things simple. He asks the basic question every hearing begins with: does she admit or deny the citation? But instead of answering, she starts asking the officer to advise her on what she should say. The conversation quickly goes in circles. Eventually, she begins explaining her side, claiming the ticket placed on her car was actually a trespass on her private property.
But anyway, and in order to come to sit down with you, I was forced and intimidated to pay that ticket, actually to, not even to pay it, right? To give you guys, under duress, $43 FRNs, right? I actually offered to pay the alleged debt, even though we never discovered Mr. San Clemente, and that was denied.
I appreciate all that information and the course of events to get to this day and this appointment, and this hearing. But I'm here to listen to evidence that would be used to potentially dismiss or confirm that the citation was issued properly. Okay, so
Well,
so far
okay,
it's your floor. So just
yes,
provide me
so
that evidence.
I have the first issue we have is who is Mr. San Clemente that walks around and issues tickets to private Americans. Second problem is where did this Mr. San Clemente that's pretty much non-existent took an authority to put meters there on our private American land that belongs to we the people, okay, to coerce and extort money for a very long time, by the way. I've been living here for some 30 years.
Now her argument takes a strange turn. She explains that she previously went to the city office trying to resolve the situation, but she was looking for someone she believed issued the ticket, someone she calls Mr. San Clemente. When no one could identify such a person, she concludes that there is no real claimant behind the ticket. From her perspective, if there's no individual responsible, then the entire citation shouldn't exist.
Third of all, how come I come here and I'm forced and intimidated? Lawful money is not accepted, and I'm extorted furthermore to pay you in legal tender to actually get a hearing. Also, the other thing I wanted to tell you. So let me just finish, okay? I don't know if you.
That's not my
understand.
role. I'm here to just simply.
Right.
Your
And
reasons
listen,
for contesting.
listen, I know that you are a good man, okay? This is our discussion between women and men, okay? And we have
Well, actually,
certain laws.
respondent and hearing
Okay,
officer.
so with my further research, I did find Mr. City of San Clemente online.
Okay,
Okay, you know who Mr. City of San Clemente is?
I have no idea.
It's a corporation.
Is issued
Well-
correctly or not?
We have a bigger issue now.
Okay, so
Do
you
you realize-
have a room full of witnesses.
Yes,
Are any of these witnesses here to tell me that your vehicle was not parked there? Were they
it's
to
my
tell me
automobile.
your automobile?
yes.
Is anyone here can?
Point of clarification, you made a mistake when you brought up the word, who got the ticket. You said you got the ticket, and Blanca answered that question, but the law is black and white, so you need to define the word you, proper syntax, because Blanca is not a you.
So is anyone here to say that the vehicle was not parked there?
No,
Well, I have a little bit of an objection. It wasn't a vehicle.
Okay,
A
what was it?
vehicle is a commercial term, and this was not a commercial item. A motor vehicle specifically is defined as a self-propelled contrivance used to carry passengers or product or cargo for hire. She's not for hire, so she's not commercial, and so it's not a vehicle.
Okay, my role here is very simple. It's very rudimentary. It's here to, I'm here to listen to your reason for contesting the citation. And so that's what I'm here to do. So if no one has any other testimony in regards to what the issue is at hand, then that's fine.
Yes, I have more to say, although I'm not sure it's appropriate at this time.
The debate continues, and now she challenges the legality of the parking system itself. She argues that the land belongs to the people and claims the city has no authority to charge money through parking meters. Then another argument appears that often shows up in cases like this. She insists her car is not legally a vehicle because she isn't using it for commercial purposes.
my thing is that we have a bigger problem here, all right? Yes.
At your opening statement, you said you were here on special appearance.
Yes.
Now, you appeared not to really understand what she meant by that.
Well, if it was a special appearance, I would be made aware of it. Okay, so no one in the city, no one has made me aware of any special appearance.
No, this is a special appearance right here.
It's a hearing.
Right.
It's a hearing. There was a gentleman that came in and had a hearing just before you.
Mm-hmm.
It was not termed as a special appearance.
Right.
I mean, if you want to term yourself as a special person,
I'm not a person. I'm not a person, I'm not a citizen, and I'm not a resident.
okay.
Okay, so I'm
However you
a
want to
very,
clarify
very
yourself.
special woman actually, that you will need to learn about. Yes.
What I'm making a point here on the special appearance, what that specifically means is that she's here for purposes of determining jurisdiction. Okay? Is the jurisdiction there? Now, you have your own purpose, which is you're gathering information, and you understand that. But that's outside the parameter of special appearance. Special appearance in any hearing, a person is entitled to stick with the issue of what is the jurisdiction in the first place. And any discussion about facts or other laws or whatever is outside that parameter. And so that she has a right and to come in on that issue. Because until you establish jurisdiction, there is no jurisdiction.
At this stage, the focus shifts toward jurisdiction. She and her advisor argue that the hearing shouldn't even discuss the ticket until the city proves it has authority over her. The officer calmly explains that his role is much simpler. He's only there to review the citation and decide whether it was issued properly. If she disagrees with the decision, she still has the right to appeal through the legal system.
I'm sorry, but none of this applies to the reason why this hearing was set. None of it applies to the decision that I'm going to make. And I appreciate that. Perhaps this is going to be something you'll have to take up with another party in the city or in the county. But right now, my role is to review, to listen to your reasons for contesting this, and then to review evidence that would show one way or another. So that's all I'm here to do. And if there's
a mismatch of roles there, because
perhaps there is.
I think there is.
I'm in the right place. So
yes, you're in the right place according to your mandate. This I understand absolutely.
Okay.
So I don't doubt
okay.
your perspective.
Okay.
But she has her perspective, which is she came down here specifically on the issue of jurisdiction and nothing else. The facts only matter in terms of jurisdiction.
So
all
I'm here
need,
to
I
just
will tell you what I need, okay? I need to meet the responsible party for the city of San
Okay.
Clemente.
You'll have to
correct?
do that in your appeal, which I communicated clearly that you have the ability to
So
appeal.
who will that be?
You will get a notice of my decision, and then with that notice, you have I think 30 days after that to go ahead and file an appeal, and then you would go to the next level.
Okay, but Todd, also I need to know your contact information. Where?
I'm not going to give you my contact information. I work for the city.
For City of San
I
Clemente?
do not work for the city. I'm here to represent them in this hearing. So I'm not going to give you my contact information.
We need your bond.
But we need
No, I
your
don't have
information. Oh, so you are a public officer?
Operating with-
And you are
Not a public
operating
officer. I work for a private company.
against me, my rights, there is a mail fraud, there is an extortion, so I want it on the record. So I really need to meet
Well,
with
it's
the
all been
responsible
recorded. It's all been
party
recorded.
because I am not happy American right now, and I want it to be very clear. I am peaceful American, but
Appreciate that.
when you guys speak of fight with me by trespassing on my private property, I'm going to go after you.
As the hearing wraps up, frustration starts to show. She demands the officer's contact information and even asks about his official bond, trying to challenge his authority. When he explains that he actually works for a private company representing the city, she looks completely shocked. What started as a routine parking citation has now turned into a full confrontation over authority and legal theories. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more courtroom moments like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.